The Formal Gamer, podcast for those with exquisite taste.
Welcome to Season 11 of the Formal Gamer podcast. Grot and Dante return on their quest to eradicate the curse of the Freeloka. The peaceful people of Parasha live a quiet and tranquil existence, but evil is coming to rip apart their lives. For some, more literally than others.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 6 of season 11 of the Formal Gamer podcast. Sorry it's been a little bit late this week. My classes have been doing their exams and I've been rushing my feet, but they finish your exams today. And so I can focus back on doing a D&D podcast, which should be the second most important thing in my life. That's good. Oh God. Thank you for the nice messages on Twitter, people. I hope you're enjoying this season. People seem to be enjoying it. I'm loving it. I thought Jules and Abby did amazing work around the dairy and all that stuff, and it sort of carries on this week. So I hope you enjoy where they're going with this very silly quest. But more important than you enjoying the episode is that you enjoy the episode. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Formal Gamer podcast. We are back with Grot and Dante and their adventures in Parasha. Last episode we had the abduction of Gorlock and the rescue of Gorlock. From Grot's point of view, how did the rescue operation go?
It was very concerning because as soon as they rode up, Grot just turned to see Dante throw a javelin through Gorlock.
Through his chest.
Yeah, essentially. While Gorlock was trying to hide on top of a caravan or a cart while he was being attacked by a bunch of miscreants, which obviously distressed Grot quite a lot, as Gorlock is his ward and he feels it's his duty to protect. But Grot assumed that in the heat of the moment there was just a miscalculation from Dante, and Dante missed his mark and hit Gorlock.
Yeah, Dante had some good luck in proving that this was an accident rather than a purposeful attack, which obviously is fun for Grot for the rest of this, because as a player, he's very well aware of what happens. As a character, he's got to be completely unaware of what happens. Dante, you are currently with Gorlock. At the carriage, he has got a javelin stuck in his chest.
Let's just unpack the thinking behind what happened there.
There was thinking.
Yeah, well, there was we're going up. This is a bad situation. There's multiple enemies. Gorlock knows some very interesting. Gorlock knows some very secretive information. So let's just unpack what the thinking behind that was. So Dante's on this horse. He's a little bit ahead of Grot. Grot's gone off to the side. He's seen figures on the top of this cart, carriage, fighting, and he's thinking, right, Gorlock, if he gets interrogated, there's some pretty critical information about... Which
is exactly why we're going to save
about Grot and Dante that he could impart, and may already have imparted. So the thinking initially was, right, if I kill Gorlock, the Freeloka investigation will be maintained, and we will maintain our secrecy.
But as Gorlock is your ward by association, you obviously wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. However, so Dante's thought, right, let's just eliminate the threat. Let's just end this once and for all. This was a bad mistake. We shouldn't have expanded our duo into a trio, or in fact a quartet as we have now, because he got the dairy farmer. He's flung this javelin out, and he's seen the guy go down, but it hasn't been fatal. So now he's stuck in a quandary where he's realised, well, that hasn't worked. I've got no way of imparting this plan to Grot. And then thought, actually, Grot will not be very happy with this. So he's bluffed his way past a couple of the guards and ended up...
Oh, yeah, the mini betrayal.
Yeah,
because the big betrayal wasn't tasty enough.
The mini betrayal, for the dwarf who killed him. He was rather surprised.
He was rather surprised.
Yes.
Well, because you'd attacked his enemy already. So He had quite a lot of evidence that you were on his side.
Yeah.
You immediately launched a javelin at the person who's trying to attack.
So,
That's
yeah.
themselves.
And so now he feels genuinely bad that he attacked Gorlock because it was a fruitless. Well, it was a plan that he could not have come to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but however, there has been one. We did see one person, or I saw one.
Is that
person
how
escape.
like morals work? Is you feel bad when the plan doesn't come to fruition?
Well, it would no. He feels bad that was his instinct, but he can understand and work through the reasons behind that. Because to him, the most important thing is, like we've suddenly got a lead into the Vryloka Coven, and he doesn't want to blow that lead. So when we were at the Hotel Particulier, we kind of blew it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got some information, but we didn't really manage to achieve any big objectives. We didn't kill Constance. We didn't kill. We did with all these like high level Vryloka. They kind of slipped through our fingers, and that's sort of bugged on Dante since then. And then when we went to the plantation, we did actually manage to hunt down Mikola of Herlev. Although there've been a few drops recently. Can you, DM? Can you remind me how we finished off or killed Mikola Herlev? Was it in the duel?
He turned into dust. He self-destructed and blew himself up. It seems, though you never found his body.
Well, yes, as the locals have said. So
what you're kind of saying there is you're a bit upset because like he dumped us, we didn't dump him.
no.
You wanted the killing blow.
Is there the potential that he has also slipped through our fingers?
Well,
and Dante doesn't want that at all costs. Dante doesn't want that to happen again. So had Gorlock been tortured or just given the information up freely, that may have ruined our into this potentially Vryloka infested circus.
Yeah. And one of the Vryloka has just run off.
Well,
Potentially, we don't know.
You've not had a ping off anyone yet.
Because we weren't.
Well, we learned that the clown troupe,
Yeah.
the Delectables, the Delata, they seem to be Vryloka because Gorlock remembered that they had vials around their neck.
Yeah,
We learned that
Escobabadan.
Escobabadan was the dude who ran away from the cart, who I haven't managed to track down. So he is probably a Vryloka as well. Because he's part of the Delectables.
So I think Dante's probably because Grot rode off after Escobabadan. Dante's got about 30 seconds with.
Yeah, at least Dante got rode off fast. He might not bring his horse back quite so fast. So I'd say between 30 seconds and a minute before he comes back. Grot might do. You've got the time that he is searching as well. I'm sure Grot will probably pause and scan the tree line just in case he suddenly saw some sort of weapon. So I don't think he'd immediately spin around and sprint back.
So how injured is Gorlock?
Gorlock is very injured. He is. I think it's fine. Said he's on 6 hit points.
Right. Okay. And
He didn't start with loads, but even 6 is too close to death even for Gorlock.
okay, and his major injury seems to be
the javelin seems to be his major and only injury.
Were you hoping it might have been something else to get you in the clear?
well, yeah, maybe.
Oh look, he also has.
He was also strangled to death. Right. Okay. So I'm going to ask. Let's see. Gorlock, I'm going to start patching him up, start doing some medicinal stuff. That's quite good, actually. An 18. Just an 18.
Okay.
Start putting some pulse, some actual just
Yeah,
normal first aid.
He is stabilised, if not fully healed. He is far closer to full health, and he'll certainly survive, this with a bit of rest.
Yeah, okay. And while I'm doing that, I'm asking him, what did they tell you? What did you tell them? Yeah, what did they tell you first?
They were just angry that I'd run away.
And what did you tell them about us?
I told them nothing.
10.
You believe him?
Okay. Ask him again. Are you sure you didn't tell him anything about...
I told them nothing.
11.
You believe him?
Okay.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy who never rattled us.
Why were they so angry at you?
Well, Haran's pretty important at the circus, and we'd all gone missing, and they haven't seen anyone since. And they're asking me where he went. We got a report in every night, and I didn't.
And what did the... it was Escoban in the carriage.
Escobarbadon, yeah.
Escobarbadon. Was it him who was speaking to you?
He was. Till I bit his nose.
My boy. Oh, my boy. He's a good boy.
And how are you still alive? Did they not attack? Did they not hurt you then for doing that?
Yeah, well, I climbed out the window of the carriage. So I bit him on the nose, climbed onto the roof of the carriage. Escobarbadon's all screaming and that. They all climbed down, and then someone hit me with a javelin.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Where were they taking you?
I guess back to the circus.
Is there a specific place in the circus, a particular tent that they would take you? You think if you've been bad?
I don't.
They're
I
in
don't
sort of
know.
jail?
I'm not. No, it's not really a jail.
Escobarbadon, does he have a particular tent?
He's in the red and white tent sometimes. He has his own caravan as well.
Would you know which caravan it is?
Yeah.
And why did he run off?
I don't know. I'm really surprised.
What, that he ran off, or...?
Yeah. I thought he was going to kill me after I bit him.
Because he'd run off before we'd even... Did he run off before he'd even thrown a javelin?
You don't know at what point. You don't know if it's when he saw you or if it was when he got bitten. At some point he ran off. The first time you saw him...
He was running away.
He was running away. So you're not exactly sure at what point during that all he ran away.
Right, is he looking more healthy?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do I think he had, like 20 health points?
Yeah. Yeah, for future reference, he had around 20 health points.
Okay, no, I'll wait till Grot gets back. We'll wait
They
till...
want to kill him. Oh, until Grot gets back, they just stabs him. Sorry, that one was a mistake as well.
Right, are you going to be okay up here?
What, just staying on top of the car?
For the moment, I'm going to get on a horse and see if I can find Grot.
Oh, well, I think by this time Grot would have...
Okay.
If he's turned around, he'd be...
So I'll do one last scan of the horizon
Yep.
to see if I get lucky. No, I don't.
3.
No, I don't. That's a blast from the past, isn't it?
Well,
No,
not
and-
too far past.
Dante turns around and sees that Grot is trotting back on his horse.
Nothing.
I lost sight of him. I can't see where he went. I thought chasing him down might be worse for our position than just retreating. If I chase him down and he spots who I am, then it might compromise our position.
It's very odd. He straight away started running. Your ward here bit him on the nose and...
Oh, my boy. Oh, my poor boy. Gorlock, are you okay? This idiot Dante, he's such a bad shot. He should leave the range combat to me. I'm pretty nifty with a knife, you know.
He's not wrong.
You have 3 dead bodies and a carriage.
Well, I guess we decapitate the bodies, put them in the carriage and sent it off to the circus.
That's a pretty intense message.
I don't know how I can't work out why he's run off straight away. His nose must be the weak point in a Viloka. We haven't found this before.
Gorlock, what did you do to him?
Just bit him really hard on the nose.
My boy. Oh, that's a good attack, my boy. Here's a hint, though, in future, if you're stuck with one of those clowns who have the necklace with the vial on their neck, try and snatch the vial off their neck.
Crack it.
Okay.
Yeah, crack it in half.
Crack it in half. Will do. Anyone I see with a vial around their neck, just crack it in half straight away.
No.
Only if you seem to be in trouble. If they seem to threaten you or the rest of your family.
Right,
And I put a hand on his shoulder.
Okay. He just nods.
I know you've had a javelin through your side. Dante.
But we sorted that. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now.
It's good. I'm glad. I don't know what I would have done if you were in serious pain. Because the only doctor around here seems like a mentalist.
This is where you look at your fist and you realise that she has healed your fist and made you stronger.
Yeah, I don't know what that would have happened to your chest.
Or my throat.
Yeah. But your outfit's a bit bloody, but I went out and I bought you a new outfit.
Oh, God.
I give him the parcel.
Right, okay.
But I also bought you an outfit.
He looks at the sailor's outfit and shouts straight away, I love it!
Oh, God.
My boy!
How did I see that coming?
Boy!
I rolled for it. Now, Jules can see the roll. Point that that's the dice. The higher it was, the more he was going to love it. And he rolled high on this. And he immediately jumps into he grabs the outfit, jumps into the carriage, and pops out the other side, dressed as a little sailor with a blue and white striped shirt, some little breeches on, a red little neckerchief, and a white sailor's hat.
Gorlock as well, because
You look ridiculous.
they're good. Gorlock, you might get recognised again, so I suggest that we shave you as well.
Shave my stubble down?
Shave your stubble and the hair on your head.
Halflings aren't really hairy like Bugbear.
Yeah, I know, but he's got a slight beard. You know, he's going through difficult teenage years.
Okay, I can shave.
Yeah, but your hair as well. We're going to
Okay,
shave
get
your
a
hair.
haircut.
We're going to try and get you to not be recognised, so this doesn't happen again.
I think what would go well with this outfit is a big lollipop as well.
Yeah. We could get you.
kind of lucky because he wanted to dress you as a girl before.
We could get you a metal-based lollipop probably from the shop in town. Okay, that's all sorted. All right, Dante, you got to be more careful in future. Not when there are such important people on the battlefield.
It was dark. There were two small people.
I mean, you have dark vision, so
Only
what's
limited,
that?
not as good as you.
Well, I guess not. I can't really tell exactly
I'm
what.
not a natural. Should we say I'm learning
Okay.
on the job?
Okay, well, I enjoyed you mark. I saw you did that trick I taught you,
yeah.
where you marked your target and you tracked them well. I liked it.
I have to say, Grot, it is a good skill.
Yeah.
But I just can't find it in me to find that true anger unless I know it's really a Vryloka.
Well, I mean, does that really stop you though? Because you're happy to kill any normal people that get in your way.
On my
I
way
mean,
to
remember
the Vryloka,
Sumra, you know?
she would have stopped the crusade
Yeah. So
for her own crusade. It's a crusade against a crusade.
it was a crusade
So,
off,
what we
yeah.
actually do with these bodies?
Oh yeah, the bodies. Well, okay. Here's the situation. So, Escabombardier, Escabarbadon is gonna know that these guys here were connected with this incident, right?
And Gorlock.
And Gorlock, he might not know they're connected to us, but maybe he does. Maybe that's why he ran. We don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe the best idea is to send these bodies to the circus.
Put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Put the bugbear amongst the humans, as I like to say.
Yeah, I have heard you say that before.
It's a new saying I've been working on.
How hard did you work on it?
Well, I just thought of it now when I was writing back.
Oh, I can tell.
Right.
Okay,
So, what we do with these bodies?
let's put them inside the carriage and then... No?
They're all
Set the
inside-
carriage on fire, maybe?
Gorlock, how do you think the camp would receive?
Respond to a carriage
Yeah.
full of dead body.
P.T. Primrose would go crazy.
Would they send people out? Would they?
It's hard to
Would they
tell.
tighten
would
up?
normally go and find the local guards and sort of request it be investigated, I think. When we were robbed once, that's what happened.
So they don't mind getting the guards involved.
Which is interesting. We don't. Gorlock, would they? If we were to use this for you to drive it into the camp, would they? Would they immediately?
I think I'm in trouble at the camp.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said-
But you said there are hundreds of people that work there.
Yeah.
Are you,
I'm kiboshing this straight away.
I think there's hundreds of people, but like some of them would recognise me. Like, so there's the people who work in the red and white tent, there's the new people who are working with us at the moment. Like, but some people, like, if any of the Delata saw me, they'd all recognise me.
If I was dressed up as a entertainer and the Delata saw me, would they recognise that I was new?
I mean, the Delata often wear masks, so he wouldn't recognise all of you.
I see. I'll have a look in. Can we search the carriage?
Yeah, of course you can.
Investigation's not very high, I don't think, so that's not very good. 8, I think.
Yeah, you do find a mask.
Ooh.
It's not hard to find, it's just sat upon the floor of it.
Hit me with the description.
Okay, sorry, to apologise. It's a it's like a grotesque human face. Sort of very rosy cheeks, pointed chin, with a sort of wax moustache upon it.
Like a V for Vendetta mask?
No, more grotesque than that.
yeah.
Like,
Same base, but you
Yeah.
just push the dial far to the right
I
for
see.
human
grotesqueness.
skin tones and sort of like coloured to look like a person's face. Sort of, and a big nose bit on it, like a hooked nose on it, which you can see has been damaged by teeth marks.
By teeth marks?
Yeah.
Ah, maybe. Gorlock, would you normally have seen Esker Bombardier?
Well, he always wears his mask, but I bit him on the nose and the mask came off.
Ah, he's trying to hide his true identity,
Bit
maybe.
hard, I mean,
Do you
yes.
ever see him without his mask on, ever?
No, I don't think I've not seen any of them.
Do you think that's why he ran away? Maybe you saw his true identity.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's good, Grot. Grot, it's very good.
Well, what can I say? What can I say?
Well done.
But let's put the bugbears amongst the humans.
Right.
There's also halflings there and dwarves.
Yeah, but that would make the saying less catchy and snappy.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Right, so I go about decapitating all the bodies.
Yeah.
Should we put the bodies in the cart, move the cart off the road while we do this? Because we are on like a main road going to the circus at the
There are
moment.
not really any. It's not main roads here. You said it was.
Can we see anyone coming?
No, there's no one seems to be coming at this time of night to watch
Yeah.
the
Okay.
circus.
Okay.
We want to tie them so the dead bodies are on the front of the carriage.
Okay.
Should we have a look around before we do that, though?
Sure. I'll look too.
Ooh, 18.
I got a free again.
19.
Sorry, what was that for all for?
I just said have a look around, see
Oh,
if
yeah.
there's
You don't see anyone.
so no lights in the distance or anything
Not at
like
this
that.
moment. You hadn't seen anyone leave town as you were going, and it's actually not been that long a period of time.
Right. And distance-wise, the nearest place that someone could have hidden would be that forest edge that you described.
Yeah, the forest edge would be. That seems to be where Escobar.
Do we think we could use that to make our way towards the camp?
It looks like it goes that way around. It looks like it would go. You're looking where the glow of the circle is. It looks like it sticks to the west of it, that you'd be able to sort of pass the camp.
Do you think we should set? Do we want to see the reaction to this carriage when it hits the guards? Because we might then see more of the
Who comes
Delata
to
come out.
investigate? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Is there a position we could get in that we could perhaps hide and look at the
Don't
front?
know. You're too far away from everything at the moment.
Is this going to raise suspicions too much? I mean, where are we going to end up? Either with these bodies going missing, that's going to raise suspicions quite a lot, because they're going to know Gorlock didn't do this all. No offense, Gorlock. Soon, after my tutelage, you're going to be able to kill like at least 5 people at once.
He looks happy about this.
But
You shouldn't look so happy.
you should. It's going to be amazing.
He tries to follow both commands.
So they're gonna be on high suspicions anyway, aren't they?
Yes.
There's no getting around this.
No.
They're gonna know Gorlock didn't do this.
No.
Okay, let's go full max power then.
Yeah. We decapitate the bodies, tie them to the front of the carriage, and we've still got 2 horses ourselves, haven't we?
Yes.
We whip the horses of the carriage so that it goes towards the. Or would we need to ride it? Do we think?
No, it will probably just follow the road. The horses are. It's dark, so that might be the only issue. The horses might not ride.
Should we
fine
set
in the
fire
dark.
to the carriage as well?
The back of it. Yeah.
That'll make the horses go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the horses. The horses just sprint straight towards the camp. With
Well,
the
I mean, they
flaming
run away
carriage.
from. Yeah, they run away from the. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are sprinting.
Yeah.
They might not stop.
Okay.
They're terrified. You have wild horses.
Dante, there's a glow in Dante's eyes, and it's not just from the fire emanating from the carriage.
Should we go to the forest and try and...
Let's try track round.
Gorlock, you're on my horse.
Oh, the speed the horses are going, this will arrive at the circus.
That's
before
okay.
you're able to see it.
Well, let's make it to the forest and make our way in. So,
Yeah.
and also that provides a distraction. It's gonna anyone looking in this area is going to be transfixed by a flaming carriage.
With the dead bodies on the front. The decapitated bodies. Yeah, that would distract me, alright.
Did we keep the heads, or did we put the heads in the?
No, we'll put... I don't think we would have put them inside the... Oh, I think we would have put them on their laps.
Yeah. Is it possible? I know we're sort of all doing this at once. But is it possible, perhaps, for me to be able to cut the tongues out of the heads?
Of course, it's possible.
Because I'm wondering if Dante's running low on
meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut the tongues out of the heads and you have some meat.
Yeah. Is it possible to sleight of hand it? To try sleighting a hand it?
Yes, it's possible.
It's not very good.
Gorlock watches you cut the tongues out of the heads and...
Gorlock, what's Dante doing? I thought he was setting...
He just cut the tongues out of the heads!
Why are you cutting the tongues out the heads?
No tongues tell no tales.
Okay, okay, cool. I'm up for mutilating bodies. I can't really judge.
And we'll then fast forward in time. We set fire to the carriage, and it's now barreling at rocket speed towards the circus.
Yeah.
Okay. So right, let's go to the tree line. I think.
Yeah. Okay, so you go to the tree line.
On my way, can I try and see if I can pick up the tracks for this mental little clown? Ooh, probably not. 9 plus... What do we do for tracking? Investigation? Survival? 0.
Investigation,
Investigation has got a 4, so 13.
You haven't been able to.
No. Okay, let's keep going to the tree line.
Yeah, you get to the tree line and...
do I think... no, it's dark. I wouldn't be able to... No, it's not a... She'd only be able to track moving stuff, wouldn't she? The bird.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you realise that...
I feed her a bit of the meat I've got.
Which meat you got?
Tongue?
Well, not share a tongue, but I feed it to her, and then when the others aren't looking, maybe I snuffle over.
So you share a tongue?
I know, but it's not like Lady the Tramp.
Lady the Tramping, yeah, no. But if I share a packet of crisps with someone, I let them have a bit and I have a bit. We don't shove them else together.
Really?
That's so great.
Well, why do you always make me
share a tongue? No. She eats something, I eat some. You've got this completely wrong.
Both roll. How long have you been in the woods now? Do you think?
I think when we got to the edge, we'd probably tie up the horses.
Yeah,
I think so. Because first place they're going to look is like the forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
We might need to kill them.
The horses.
No, I'm joking.
In case they say something. Someone's got to talk to animals in there.
Do they?
If someone has talked to animals,
right.
They can come and interrogate your
Gorlock, can you talk to animals?
Why would no?
Gorlock, are there any druids in the crew?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because you've got a show based around some animals, haven't you?
Someone controls the lions. He could be a druid.
Do they sort of seem to be able to talk to them, or is it more of a training thing?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen him talk to them. But I don't do much with the lions. It's too dangerous for me.
You don't have any horse whisperers?
No, not that I see. Like, people are good with the horses, but maybe.
Let's
not leave the horses here. I think you made a good point.
It's going to make it hard to go through the forest with horses.
Yeah, I guess.
It's actually, what type of forest is it? Is it going to be harder?
It's not dense enough to go. You'll be fine on a horse.
Yeah, okay. Okay, stay on the horses then.
Okay.
It's going to make us easier to track, though.
Yes.
Maybe we actually set the horses off into the forest on their own, so that they potentially follow.
Where did we get these horses from?
They're first cart.
They're Rakab's.
Yeah, they're Rakab's horses, aren't they?
And you gave Rakab the horses and carriage cart from
all right, Mr. Remembering all the mistakes that we made so you can hold it against us later.
So if they were hunting for the cart and stuff like that, then that would be a sign.
Rakab's fine.
Rakab's fine.
He went the other direction.
Yeah.
He's fine. That's fine. They probably didn't know the house that Haram visited, and they're not going back to check there.
No, and the bodies you'd put into a ditch.
We did hide them though.
Yeah, we put some straw on them. Yeah. It's not sloppy. It's just...
There won't be, like, on the road any blood stains, and they'll go, are there any bodies near these blood stains? You took them a long way.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
What's the weather like?
It's temperate.
It's nice around here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice, even in the evenings.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's get through this forest. I am going to be trying to listen very intently as I go through the forest.
Okay.
I'm going to do a perception check.
I'll listen intently as well.
Okay. Oh, it's happened. 18 plus 4.
You don't hear anyone.
Oh, well. Okay, well, let's just keep on going through the
You know
forest.
there's animals in the forest, but you don't hear anything particularly fearsome out there.
Okay.
You're getting closer to the camp. You've walked for about 3 or 4 minutes, and you realise that you're on horseback, aren't you?
We are at the moment. I think once we get into the middle of the forest, then I think we ditch the...
Yeah.
Well, the middle of the forest, the denser forest, is going to take you away from the circus.
Let's go away for a bit then.
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to create that track.
And from the forest, you realise that you can never quite see the circus. You start seeing the top of tents and stuff like that, and you can hear the glow of it.
Is it lower down, is it?
Yeah, it seems to be slightly lower down where the circus is. You can't quite hear... You do hear some shouts and yelling coming from the camp now. You don't know if that's because of your...
It's probably unrelated, isn't it, I imagine?
carriage, or if that's just, the sounds of the circus in general.
Okay, at that point I think we put the horses down in the area and make our way on foot to the edge.
Okay.
The height difference, is this sort of going to be climbing gear, sort of?
No, we're talking about a slope. So there might be sort of a brow of a hill you can sort of look down upon the circus from.
Okay. Let's do that then. Let's go for a high point.
You get to a high point. Okay. So you get to the edge of it and roll me perception checks.
Bloody will.
Ooh.
Oh, 9.
19.
So you can see that your carriage has indeed rolled straight into camp. It's rolled straight through and seems to have crashed into a enclosure towards the back of camp. And there are people running everywhere screaming because it seems that some of the animals have got loose.
Hope not
We Far Cried it.
Rambo lion.
The Rumble Lion.
Yeah.
And you see some guys running around sort of trying to get the lions under control.
Oh, so the lions are out.
The lions are out.
We Far Cried it.
You Far Cried it. But the lions do seem to have been wrangled by people.
They're well trained, those lions. We won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, they're not being whipped with the thing. There seems to be a figure sort of leading them back into the enclosure.
Well, like coercing them or like...
Yeah, coercing them, but they see... Grot is right. From Dante watching, they seem to be relatively well controlled.
Yeah, they've got a good control over those lions.
And people are throwing buckets of water at the cart, pulling bodies out. You can hear people screaming.
It's an interesting question because we have had quite a lot of animal talk interaction over previous seasons, particularly with Gorlock and stuff.
Yeah.
Were a druid or someone with animal speak to be able to talk to the horse, how much information do we think that they would have got out of them? Like, would the horse be able to impart that we had been talking about Vriloka, for instance? Or would it just be that...
We've always done that the horses can respond to things they've seen, but not the conversations. They don't speak necessarily the same language.
Right, yes. Okay, so they'd be like, there was a bugbear or hairy man.
Where have we been? What did they look like? They could describe things like that. Where did you come from? I came from this farm. That information the jury could get, but not the information.
So you seem concerned about this, Dante.
Well, I'm worried about Rakab. I'm not sure why, though.
He'll be fine. He's part of the Venomir 5, so he'll be fine.
Do we think where we are now? I mean, obviously there's quite a lot going on in the camp. Does it look like there've been previous people up here? Like, would they have maybe posted guards? The camp maybe.
It doesn't seem like where you are at the moment. This seems pretty deserted. I don't even think you need to roll for that.
Is there a sort of edge around the camp?
Yes, there is, and that's slightly lower down. There is sort of a fence built around the edge of the camp. It's of caravans. They seem to have ringed themselves in with their caravans.
Corral sort of thing.
Yeah, corral. Yeah, so it doesn't look like they're expecting difficulty or anyone sort of coming in or anything like that. So you can see on the side you can see sort of line of caravans to the northwest, which you're on the west of the caravans. The northwest, you can see sort of the animal enclosures is definitely your end, and you can see sort of a selection of sort of tents and you think you're witnessing the games and stuff like that on your end. You can see sort of tents set up, and you can see a big pool of water and archery targets. So you think maybe that you're on the games end of the camp.
Okay. And the red tent?
The red tent's the opposite end. That's on the far east. And in the middle, you have the biggest tent is by far the sort of big top, and that's right in the centre of camp. Everything's set up around.
Red tent was where the people went.
Yes.
Where was the big lion?
The Rumble Lion. The Rumble Lion seems to be there seems to be a bigger covered enclosure around your animal end on your end, on the west.
Well, and looking at, we can only get a view on some of the people in the camp, but looking at the people there, do we think they'll give us much resistance if...
Too far away.
Too far away. Well, the lion certainly will.
But you've already fought some of them.
Yeah, and he was pretty tough.
Haran was pretty easy, but the dwarf who seemed to be sent out after him, that seemed to fight.
He was a tough guy.
So, it seems...
I stabbed him in the back. And
Gorlock would obviously know
survived.
more about the physical side of the people there.
Oh yeah, Gorlock, what do you think? Do you think if we went down there and started pulling blades on people, would we experience a tough fight?
There's a lot of people who were not good guys in previous lives. The folk who run away to the circus aren't always good folk. I've seen what you can do, and you're double hard, but some of the lads down there
triple hard.
Oh, minimum, but no, I don't think there's just so many more of them.
Okay.
I worry, you did well. The dwarf fella there, I don't know him by name, but I've seen him around the camp. He gave you some trouble, but there's more like him.
Well, you should congratulate yourself, though, Gorlock.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
I was so proud of you.
No, I'm surprised you survived a javelin throw.
Well, yeah, and I killed Saban.
You did?
He's a prick.
Yeah.
Well done.
You're turning out to be like your... hang on.
Mentor.
He's your ward. Your mentor.
I'm his mentor.
You've done him very proud.
I was really pleased with that. Also, because Saban was trying to kill me.
Yeah, he was. If anyone tries to kill you again, don't be afraid of cutting their
What
neck.
was that move you were trying when he pushed you off the side of the carriage?
I don't want to talk about
The carriage.
that. That's a special move I'll teach you about later.
I heard it was a distracting strike. For
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
So I could get an easy shot at
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thanks.
It's cool, yeah. It was a feign.
You would say that the camp is now on full alert from watching it for a bit. There are now people spreading out further with torches, going back down, not towards you, but back down the path.
That's what I mean. So, because this is what I was thinking. We've sort of alerted them, but they're actually going in a completely different direction. They're alert now, from probably back towards the main town.
Yeah, not loads. There seems to be a few groups mounting up carriages and carts and going back that way.
And is the circus in flow yet? Is it
No.
are people coming? Is that later?
You'd think that was later. You
Like
think,
another 2 days, wasn't it? from
yeah,
there?
3
yeah.
days. And people had... They said the freak show stuff was open to get people attracted in, but no one seems to be rocking up to that yet.
And it's midnight, is it? Sort of-
It's late. It's sort of 10 at night.
Well, obviously, let's go to the freak show.
Gorlock, did you have a caravan? Gorlock, did you have a caravan?
Yeah, well, I shared a caravan with some of the others.
I was just thinking we could have somewhere we could hide out, but
Yeah, but that would be weird if we went and just hid inside the caravan. I don't know if that would help us. I think what we should do is we should get Gorlock to take the horses to ride off
yeah,
in a direction while we go investigate the freak show.
and meet him back here tomorrow.
Maybe back at the mask and gloves.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Because they were looking for him there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, so...
We do have another base of operations, but it's a bit further away.
Yeah, that's me back at the farm.
Okay. Gorlock, are you going to be able to do
Do you
that?
want me to ride these back to Rakab's farm?
Yeah, take the long way round. Don't get caught.
I mean, I don't know this area very well, but yeah, I'll go slow and safe.
Yeah.
And tell him that these are on loan. They are still our horses, and we have still robbed him.
I will do. I'll let him know.
But give him this gold piece.
As part of the robbery.
Yeah.
Not a gold piece.
I'll give him a silver piece.
You see that
I'll put the gold piece away.
Gorlock
Put the
takes
silver
the
piece.
hang on. Well, there's a different thing. Yeah, Gorlock looks like he will give him the silver piece. The gold piece, Gorlock had licks his lips when he passed.
Yeah, I had it out in front of him. I was like, oh no. Okay, and what like?
The last time you left Gorlock alone,
You got drunk.
he ends up drunk.
Look.
Are we trusting him?
Look, I'm not going to say I trust you yet, Gorlock. But all I'm saying is that there'll be plenty of drink for you to have back at the farm, okay?
He nods and rides off.
Okay.
He doesn't seem a stable horseman,
No.
but he'll do his damn best.
Okay, right, well, should we try and make it to the circus then? We should wait for things to... How late do we think the freak show will be open till? Do we get any sign?
Well, I don't think it's going to be on tonight.
Yeah, roll perceptions.
20.
They are... They seem to be packing up and putting people away. People seem to be going to caravans. You see a lot of people going into the main tent. You see other people going into the red and white tents.
Oh, maybe we should have just gone back with Gorlock then.
There seems to be sort of a lockdown going on.
No, let's observe.
Yeah, okay. So we're observing just so we know the security protocol for when you decapitate 3 bodies and then send it into a flaming cart into the animal exposure.
Well, no, to see where the... Well, actually, no, Danny said we weren't near enough to see which people were moving where, were we?
No.
Maybe we should get close to them.
Yes. Okay.
Although only one of us is very good at...
Okay, well, I'll crawl on my belly to try and get closer. Within the distance, how close do I think I'd have to be?
So from those perception checks, because they're very high, you see that they are sending out small groups of 3 guys. It seems to be 3, seems to be sort of a common number.
Yeah.
Most 3 groups go south, down the path, walking, while people are getting carriages up. One heads to the north, one heads to the east, and one does come to the west towards you.
What are we going to do?
Avoid them.
Oh, we could kill them.
But if we kill the group in the east,
The
west, they'll know.
You can run around and do the east one if you want.
Yeah. Well, they'll think, if we kill all the groups, they'll think that they're surrounded.
And that helps because
They'll just give up.
Go home.
They'll give up. Let us kill them.
I think maybe
So you want
discretion is the better part of valor here.
So you want us to hide, but you're not very good at hiding.
Well, what's your plan?
Well, okay, what will we get from attacking this group? Probably not much. We won't get any more information.
I mean, I've already got a costume. I don't need any more.
It'll probably make them more suspicious if we take out another group.
Yes.
It's unlikely... Well, can we see if the group heading our way, does it look like any of them have a clown mask on?
Roll perceptions.
I did not do well.
I did not do well.
Oh.
You can't tell.
I don't think we want to play that Vryloka card yet.
What, you mean taking out a Vryloka? Why is that?
I think that the loss of, these lackeys will put them on alert, but the loss of a high level...
But he might have information, though. I'll follow your lead.
We have seen them commit suicide before, though, haven't we?
We have. I'll follow your lead. If you want us to hide here, we'll hide here. If you don't want us to interact with them, even if it's a Vryloka, then we won't interact with them.
Do you think there's any benefit from going back to town and seeing what the word is on the street from this?
Not really. I think it'll just be the same. I think we can either wait for things to... We can either try and observe what happens, which means we hide here, We can wait for things to blow over and go somewhere else and come back another night, or we can kill this group coming our way. That's the three choices as far as I can see it.
So you're watching the camp. You can see folks moving around down there.
And we've got three people. How far away are they?
Towards you. You're thinking they're probably going to take minutes to walk up here.
Grot, let's I'm going to take control of this situation.
Lovely.
Let's try and get an eye on these three people. But try and remember. Do we think that if we were to hide in the forest, or is there anywhere nearby we could?
You go back towards the forest.
Yeah,
But
we're
would
just
we
going to
still be able
forest.
to retain view on
No.
these?
You're on the brow of a hill.
Grot, you're pretty stealthy. Is there anywhere around here?
I think we should go in the forest. Find some bushels or up a tree we can hide in.
Yeah, maybe if you climb up. Let's have a look. Right, to the forest.
Okay, roll me to stealth just to make sure you don't make a complete racket.
I got a 3, not a 2.
18. Oh shit.
Okay, you're not sure, moving in armour back towards the forest, you're not sure how quiet
Could
you've
work in
been.
our favour.
You're in the forest now? What are you doing?
So I think we'll keep going into the tree line, so we're kind of not on the not right on the border where the forest stops, where the trees get a bit thicker maybe. I'm going to find a big bushy tree to climb up.
Okay.
And then hide myself in. It's getting dark as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dante, I don't know what the best thing to do with you is. What are we going to do with you?
I'm gonna lie down on the floor and hold my eyes so I can't see them.
Okay.
Right.
I'll move back further into the forest. It's within shouting distance of Grot.
Yeah.
But further back because my stealth is not going to be there. So I'll find an upturned tree to try and hide behind or whatever.
Yeah.
And you're just watching to see what they do?
Yeah, I'm up in the tree.
Okay,
Watching.
they get to the brow of the hill
Yeah.
and they start doing a patrol around the top of the hill.
Okay.
They don't come further towards the woods.
Can he see them?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not close enough to sort of make out anything too...
He just figures.
Yeah, like, the woods are a distance back. I mean, you can roll it up and see what you can see.
All right, let's have a go. See if I get lucky. Not really. No.
No, like,
10.
a couple of figures. One might be slightly shorter, but nothing
14,
in
rather.
particular.
No, 13.
Maybe we
Such-
should have called them towards us.
You can see at the north, the torches from the other group are moving around as well. So maybe they're just doing a patrol around.
Okay, yeah, let's observe for a bit then.
Okay. Keep
Okay.
observing.
Yeah, you give it a minute, and the group seems to be walking up and down.
Oh, in circular sort of.
Yeah, so they'll sort of someone seems to have the west side, someone seems to have the north side, and they'll sort of do a back and forth patrol, sort of like either side of the camp.
Okay.
I try and stealth up to where I saw Grot climb up the tree.
Okay.
10.
Yeah, you're far enough back that you'd have to make a pretty loud racket in order for anyone to.
Oh, I
to
have
hear.
potential to do that.
Yeah, that's. Oh no, the dice will eventually.
Clankety clank.
I mean,
Yeah. What?
What's going on?
They're just walking up and down. They're such cowards. They won't come and fall into my trap.
Can you see any of the face masks?
No, they're too far away. I could try stealthing closer if we really want to have a look.
Do you think it's possible?
I think they'll probably send up lackeys.
In that case, we'll see how long this lasts and go from there. Give it a
Okay.
couple of hours.
Yeah.
All right.
So keep on watching.
okay, yeah, you watch, and after what you watch for an hour.
Yep. Let's keep going.
After an hour, they head back down towards the camp.
No, interesting. Okay.
Let's make our way back up. Get another view.
What? To the tree line?
We'll give it another. Yeah.
So back
Yeah.
to the hill. Yeah, back to the top of the hill.
Okay, let's go back to the top of the hill.
Okay, roll stealth.
22.
Is that bar? Oh, sorry.
Clackety, clackety,
Plus
clackety,
0.
clack.
As you get to the brow of the hill, you see that all the groups are down there, and definitely someone points at the hill.
Oh no!
Don't I hit the ground straight away? If
Right,
I seen
yeah,
someone
so-
point,
yeah.
I'd like. I don't.
For a second, I thought you went bonk.
So angry.
Start reverse snaking.
Yeah, Dante, do it like this. Snakes. Grot's snaking on the ground silently.
Right.
Slippery snake.
Okay, you don't hear anything after that.
Okay. Can we get back to the tree line and then look
You
back?
get back to roll me a stealth to see if you can get back there. Quietly.
30.
9. I don't like that dice.
You see 2 torches appear on the hill. Do you want to do me a perception?
Yes, I do. So much. I got 12.
Nope, 3.
You can just see 2 figures, one with a torch each.
Okay.
And they just stood on the hill just doing a sort of a watch.
Should we try and lure them? How could we lure them?
But then if we lure them, they're going to be interested in this area.
Yeah, that's what a lure is.
I mean, there are other people.
What?
Yeah, because they won't come back. So they're like, oh, I thought I saw something on the top of that hill.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, let's send 2 people, which they've done.
Yeah.
And then we kill those 2 people. And then they'll be like,
Send more people.
well, send 2 more people.
Do you think we could kill them 2 people at a time? It would take quite a long time, but we could do
I
it.
heard about an assassin called Noah who did that.
Really? I haven't heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He took them 2 by 2.
Oh, wow.
Hurrah!
Okay, let's go hide in the trees to get away from this to pass over.
Okay, so you're waiting, what, another hour?
Yep, just in the tree line.
Make the sound of a dying owl.
Okay. Yeah, you did. You're at the tree line. So the 2 guards, they're still on patrol there. The 2 of them are just walking up and down the hill still.
Let's okay. So they've kind of seen something on the top of this hill, haven't they? Let's go through the forest and go further round to the other, to perhaps the west side.
Okay, roll me. You're on the west side, east side.
East side, sorry.
East side.
Okay, roll me some stealths.
A 13.
16.
Okay, because I see your poor rolls, and I'm like, and then I forget you're adding 12 onto it. So it's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not
so you
bothered.
move through the forest, and the 2 guards don't move around with you. They stay on their side, and you're to the north of the camp now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Remind me, on the north of the camp, which the tents were there?
You couldn't really tell. You're behind the big top because the big top's in the way of everything. So as you get around behind it, you can just see lots of caravans and stuff, and a couple of bigger tents in the middle, but only mildly bigger.
Should we try and sneak into the red and white tent?
Red and white tent is to the east.
Let's keep going round then. Bless you, Grot.
Yeah, let's keep going round.
You know, it really hurts when I sneeze.
Roll me up some stealths. No one's around, so you'd be very, very lucky. Is that a botch?
Fuck you.
Okay. Right, you step on a massive branch and it makes a huge crack in the night.
I pull out a knife and look around.
Oh, that was you, was it? For fuck's sake, Dante, how many times do I have to tell you, don't stand on big branches?
You don't hear anything immediately, but you know you made a noise loud enough that people may have heard it.
Let's keep moving round.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so we're still at the north side. Let's keep moving around.
13.
14.
You're so lucky that plus is so high.
Yeah, boy.
So now you're all the way around to the east side, and you are behind sort of a selection of tents, and you can see the back of this red and white tent. The forest is sort of levelled out.
How far away is the distance between the edge of the forest and the tent?
We're talking, like 400 feet, like a distance. You would have to take like 4 turns, actually maybe 300 feet, sort of like double movement, 4 turns of double movement to get over there. It's a large area to cover.
That's a large area to cover.
Scrubland.
It might be time for a scheduled costume change. If you know what I mean, Dante.
Take the bells off. I mean, I would have already got rid of the bells. I wouldn't have bells, right? Well, actually, no. Dante might have had an outfit with bells in his backpack. I mean, clearly, stealth-wise, he probably did, actually.
This is one of the issues.
So I put the clown costume on that we had.
Right.
We didn't actually know whether it's like... I put the mask on as well.
Oh, look, you've taken your true form, a grotesque monster.
You put Escobarbadon's mask on?
Next day, he said that they had each specific mask.
I know, but at a distance, it might fool them. Or maybe I've got a disguise kit with some paint and makeup in there. Maybe I could put some extra marks on the mask to try and make it look like a different mask.
Insight. Do we think that these masks? So obviously they're per person.
Roll it up for me. I'll just tell you what you can work out about the mask.
Yeah.
I think I know what these masks are like. I think that's specific to the people. Let me check. 9 plus 0.
They're very, very well made. So if nothing else, they look to be expensively crafted.
Yeah, these are going to be specific.
I'll put the
I
mask
think.
in my side for the moment, and should it come to it,
Or we could just put the makeup on like Haran had, right?
Yeah, Haran just had sort of clowny makeup
do
on.
we have?
Yeah, he had like white
He has a
face
disguise
paint.
kit, so
Yeah.
Paint me a clown,
Okay, here I go.
but a menacing clown.
So what we do with our armour?
Yep.
Underneath the not fit, no.
It's a jacket. It's not a jacket, unfortunately.
Yeah, that armor's gonna have to come off, Tin Man. You're gonna have to be like the rest of us. Rely on your instincts.
Or we could shave you and you could wear it.
Roll me.
Yeah, that sounds like a really stupid idea,
roll me
Donnie.
perception.
11.
I got 7.
Nothing.
That's good then. Wait, I think I saw. No, it was nothing. Oh
You're
well.
like the NPCs from Metal Gear Solid. What? Must have been a rat.
We're not like the NPCs from Metal Gear Solid.
No,
Because they would have seen something by now. They're good, quite good perception. Oh dear.
Okay.
Check that locker.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry on putting this face paint on. Dante, you stay guard while I'm putting face paint on you.
Oh, it's that meta of I know we're gonna get fucked here. Okay, well let's be honest. I think Dante might have an issue. Is there no way to? There's no way to
Be like you would be. Your jacket would just be absolutely sort of balanced upon the armour. It would be so obvious wearing armour underneath it. Part of the reason you've been able to get these guys down so easily is they're not armoured.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'd take off my breastplate then.
Okay. You hear noise in the forest behind you.
I very rarely see you without. Wait, what was that? I heard some noise from the forest behind us. That's weird. I've been trying to listen, but I didn't hear anything earlier. But I was so distracted by this beautiful makeup kit.
Within about 100 foot of you, getting closer, there appears to be people walking through the forest with torches.
Right, I hit the
through
deck.
through the forest.
Through the forest. Coming from the north, where you made the loud cracking noise.
I hit the deck.
And we'll deal with them and their noise next week.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad I took my breastplate off.
The Formal Gamer, podcast for those with exquisite taste.